I am doing more fidget spinner, SwastikSpinner stuff. I had to make a new swastika because the other one broke. While I was doing these, like basically the 6-1, after 6-1, it broke. And I had to make another one. It's not exactly perfect, but you know what? I like it. And I made this like new method where I poke the nail polish a little bit in the center like a few times so I know where to place this center part and make it more like centered. See, this one came out very centered. I know it's more centered than this one. This one looks similar to this one, but I think this one's more centered than this one. I think. They still look pretty dank. And these white ones, this one is for this green one, and they're gonna be green swastikas. You know, because black would be confusing, just like New Gamer said. And also, I'm about to eat some soup, and I didn't get to go outside because I took a nap and woke up too late, so. But tomorrow I'll go to the store and get purple dye, I'll get gel, and probably conditioner or something. Purple dye, I already said. I want my hair to be purple because it's been green too long. And I actually turned it blue so I could switch from green to purple. So blue is in the center of both of those. Blue is the only one that would be able to convert green to purple if you're not gonna like you know, remove the color, truly remove the color. It takes fucking time. Well, semi-permanent is not so bad. Just the pinks and stuff like that would be hard. Pinks and reds are hard to take out. Not really matters. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna use right now to cover these ones. I should have painted it like now. I should have painted it an hour ago, but whatever. I'm doing it now. Better late than ever. Let's hope this one comes out looking really nice. It's not an exact perfect swastika like New Gamers, but it's my own, which is cool. Right? Okay. So just getting these greens in this part, and I know that I have to paint over it more than once because this green is very faint and very like light. Like I have to paint it probably 3 times to get the actual color that I want. Because you can see it still looks white. Give me a second. So fuck, I need to wait till this dries and then paint it again and then paint it again after that. So it can be legit green. But look. See? It barely even looks green. Like it needs to look like that green at least. And it still looks kind of white. So just to give you a little taste of what I have to deal with, I have to paint this 2 times again because the green isn't green enough. It isn't like, you know. Yep. I know. Green does look nice. It's green. Swastika. So this needs to be fucking legit. I need to do it like this one. I might have to concentrate on tonight. I have to do all 3 coatings tonight. I know it's gonna be 3 coatings. I already see it. It looks lame, too lame. And like my pants are almost the same color as my shirt. And it's weird that this is like black and gold brown or some weird stuff, and like this, I feel like it matches the shirt too well. Undershirt. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to be warm. I look like I belong in a hospital or something, like a nurse. That's why I made it. That's why I brought it here. This used to be cup O noodles. What happened? Do you remember the O that used to be there? Like in the middle? Or something weird? And there was like a little apostrophe beside the O. I remember that. I remember it because I lived on these. So this is Mandela effect. Right here, I'm holding something that's Mandela affected. I'm supposed to have an interview with, on Brian McFarlane's show or some shit. Which is interesting. I think, anyway. I think it's pretty interesting. I hate when I see very bad connection. I fucking hate it. But I hope that the video still, like, records. I'm just kind of waiting for people to show up. They know it's showing up. I think, I don't know. Maybe people are out right now. I should be out getting Pokemon. And also I'm wondering, when I'm playing Pokemon Go, and I choose a buddy, when I choose that buddy and I walk around with that buddy, does it heighten that buddy's points? Like combat points or whatever? Because I have a Gengar that is 969 or something, and I want to charge it. I want to make it like higher, but I don't have enough Stardust or something. I'm gonna paint over it again in a second. It's gonna keep on giving me a warning of very bad connection. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna pretend I don't see it, and I'm just gonna run with it. I hate that shit. Fucking Wi-Fi cunts. I think Whopper Wi-Fi is fucking better than this Wi-Fi. But that's because of all the freaking electronics pulling the Wi-Fi at once. To like all different sources around the house. Not just this room. I wonder if I can get away with two. No, I can't get away with two. I need to do it a third time. You see, I told you. I'll show you right now. This is the second time that I covered this, and it still looks like you can see the white underneath. Look. You see what I'm talking about? Like, it's green enough, as you can see. Even this not green enough, but I like the way it looks. But this is definitely not green enough. You can see the comparison. Green, not green enough. So that's what I'm doing with right now. Also, I believe New Gamers, his red and black one is done basically, except for the coating of clear that I need to use to protect the swastikas themselves. So I'm very close to finish. Actually, I should put the coating on. I should put the clear coating on tonight on all three. Let it dry overnight, and then wake up in the morning flip it to the other side, and then apply the clear that that day. Wait a few hours, and maybe hopefully before 5 I can send it out. That'd be cool. Like if I put it near a fan or something, which I intend to do most likely. Maybe I can put it near a fan. Maybe I'll just get like a Chinese fan and do this, as long as I don't get residue of the air floating around, like dust particles and everything, to go onto the paint, because I don't need that. That would ruin it. Thank you for a like. Is this Noob? Or Jesse? Or everyone? Like, as in everyone lies. It's one of y'all's, I feel. Maybe it's Crappy. Maybe it's someone else. Who is motherfucker? I don't let you guys, like, watch me eat sometimes, because I think that I'm getting bony to the point that people are worrying about me. I know that for a fact, so I eat, just not enough real food, I think. Probably why I'm trimming down so quickly. I need a car. Okay. I'm not eating carb. I'm not eating carbs. I said at least it's carbs. So let me show you where I'm at. With these swastik spinners, this one still needs a third. I believe that third layer will fix this, and it will make it match this one. It's not green enough. So once that happens, I can just wait. Also, I'm gonna coat the red and black ones that you saw. Those I'm gonna coat with the best clear coat that I have of nail polish anyway, and that's gonna work out very well. And then whenever that nail polish, the clear nail polish, the best clear nail polish that I have waste, I'm gonna get another one, because I can get another one. So it's fine. It'll be alright. I was waiting for this fucking shit to finally, like, dry or whatever. Are you gonna say anything? It would be kind if you would speak instead of just gawk. Not to be rude. I probably look at my algorithms after this and find out location of whoever's watching me right now. Like, watch the freaking location, probably even the state, which would be cool. I sincerely feel like it's Crappy, but I don't know. Crappy will probably start trolling me by now. But I think I put the third one now. The third one, and then I think I might paint the clear on the red and black swastik spinners. Yep, that made it better. Definitely did. Alright, I think that is green enough. I think that when it dries, it should look better. Check it out. Change. Alright. So basically, I have to paint these over not over. I'm not gonna like start them over again. I just need to paint over them with clear to protect them. Because if I don't, then the black parts will chip off or whatever, and that would make the person sad. That would make Noob sad when he gets it. Maybe I'll put a fourth one, I don't know. But let's see how it dries. And I hope that it dries very nicely. I might have to do it again, I don't know. But so far, that's what the fuck's going on in my life. And I also need to make schizo dolls. Hello. Oh. There are two people watching me now, and besides you, the other person is a total crapper. They're just creeping around my channel and staring at me, like fucking gawking at me. I don't know who the fuck it is. But it'd be nice if a motherfucker says something instead of just like gawking at me like fucking sick fuck. I'm not 12, I'm actually 30. So, I'm alright. Making swastik spinners. Noob Gamer's gonna get one. I already told him. And he already gave me his address and like paid. He actually bought it. So I'm gonna send it to him. He's getting the one black. See, it's like. This is gonna be like green swastikas on these. And then like the other side too. Like, if I pick it up, you see it's like both. Like on both sides. They're not exactly like perfect, but this is just like the beginning. Like, this is just the beginning. Like, so far. Let me see. Let me actually put it properly. Yeah. And then basically I'm gonna coat these with clear paint, clear nail polish, because that's like the best thing that you could use to cover swastik spinners or fidget spinners or whatever, to like customize them. Just make sure it's actually perfect, because I have OCD. Alright. So I'm going to coat these with clear, but first I'm doing the green swastikas on the green and white swastik spinners. How are you? Today is a freaking weekend, right? No fucking school. Which we really like school, I mean. Unless, like, I can understand if you like school, if, like, your home life is just shitty, and you're like, you know what, school is, like, a form of escapism, and, like, my friends treat me nicer than my own family kind of thing. Sometimes I can understand if kids like school better, or something, you know. Maybe they feel like their family's stupid or something, so they feel like they've learned in school to, like, not be like that. There's some kids that are like that, like nerds. There are some kids that hate school but have to like act like they like school because their parents are so strict, and everybody in their family is like honor roll, like everybody's an honor roll student or whatever. Then they feel like they have to like you know, like be like you know what I'm talking about, like they have to live up to their family whatever tradition, I guess, of being a fucking nerd. And sometimes they don't want to, and sometimes they do. I don't know, people are just freaking tweets? Me? I ain't seen yet. Oh, maybe your tweets on your freaking Twitter account. I'm gonna check it out. It can't be so bad. I think it's gonna be funny or something. Cause I usually laugh when I find stuff like it's hard to make people laugh. So if you can make people laugh, you want to stick to that. And there are a lot of times when you actually make me laugh, so keep doing it. You're a comedian. You don't even know it. A freaking comedian. I did. Oh, that song. Everybody Knows Shit's Fucked or something. It's a good song. It's very motivational. Isn't it? Motivate you to freaking hate everything. Yes. I'm like who is the other person watching? I'm really fucking like, I don't know who it is. They've been watching me for like good 5 or 10 minutes before you came, Jesse. Yeah, sure, take your time. I will be here. That was gnarly as fuck. Yes! Stop saying my name. Who's calling me? Like, I feel like... maybe that's confusing me and make me feel like something. Who the fuck is watching me besides Jesse just now? What's the point of using utensils if you have fingers? Alright, that fucking shit's over. I'm done with that stupid shit. Now I can just like pay attention to my SwastikSpinners. By the way, the swastika is to piss off Jews, because Jews are the ones that don't like it. And the Jews that don't like anyone that is not Jewish. Do you understand what I mean? Those Jews, I want to piss off. Those Jews that hate the world. The rest of the world that isn't Jewish. How do they even exist? Oh yeah. A very dark joke. Because Hitler missed his spot. Another joke. Hitler failed the job. No, but it's not all Jews. There are plenty that don't want anything to do with that shit. However, there are lots that do. So. It's a Jew thing. They should have a Pokemon Go. You know, it's not fair that people cannot battle each other in Pokemon Go unless you own a freaking gym and your friend is on the same team as you or something like that. So basically, I found an instinct gym around here. I'm gonna own it. I just need to build up my Pokemon to be able to beat that, to take over that fucking gym. I'm gonna take over it. That's my fucking gym. I already claimed it. I already know it's mine. So All those motherfuckers with their dumbass Pokemon have to get the fuck out of there because I'm taking over. Oh well. It was taken over 4 days ago, so I'm not gonna show you exactly where it is. However, I will tell you that there's a fucking Slowking that is the highest of them all, and it is 1891 CP, and that's fucking a lot. And then a Walrein that's 704, that's also a fucking lot. Chansey is 714 CP, it's not that bad. Wailord is 406 CP, it's also not that bad. Blissey is also not bad. 657, which is not bad. It's not gonna to reach higher level than these motherfuckers. I'm gonna beat their fucking asses. I'm gonna take over this shit. Their fucking gym is claimed because you earn what you take. If you don't say claim, it's not yours. Verified gym in Slowking, so that's the one I really want to beat. And I have to make sure that all my I need to find out. I'm gonna look it up probably. Amount of fuck. This is really where the buddy system comes into play. If you're lacking candy for a particular Pokemon type, you can select them as your buddy and get walking, earning that vital. So if you have a Pokemon as a buddy, you raise that Pokemon's CP. I learned. Okay. Pokemon Go, whatever. Go what you do. You train everybody serves purpose as, and that's finding candy. Once you go to everybody, you have to walk a particular distance to earn a candy of that character's type. So for example, if you select Pikachu, you'll be able to earn Pikachu candy as you walk. Have Ghastly candy. I'll have Ghastly candy. What is Pokemon Go candy for? Pokemon Go candy is currency of evolution of your Pokemon. To power a character, you need candy of this type and Stardust. To evolve Pokemon, you need a large amount of candy. To power up a character, you need candy of this type and Stardust. To evolve Pokemon, you need a large amount of candy. This is really where the buddy system comes into play. If you're lacking candy for a particular Pokemon type, you can select them as your buddy and get walking, earning that vital candy to develop your character without having to find and capture more of that Pokemon. Basically. Pokemon Go Buddy Candy, how far do you have to walk? This depends on the Pokemon you choose. As a buddy, for example, Caterpie only asks you to walk 1 kilometer to earn a candy. Mr. Mime will have you walking 5 kilometers. Arena basically relates to the overall potency of that character. The common Pokemon types like Rattata, Pidgey, and Magikarp are all 1 kilometer candy buddies. That applies to evolved forms too, as they all use Zen candy. The majority of Pokemon need you to walk 3 kilometers. This includes chaps like Shellder, Slowpoke, Drowsy, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Poliwag, and so on. Total 5 kilometer is preserved for those big hitters. Sadly, Eevee falls into this section. So if you're still trying to get your Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon evolves, you have a lot of walking to do. The 5-kilometer group also includes the likes of Snorlax, Onyx, Dragonite, and Lapras. A full list can be found here if you want to know more. Okay, so I'm gonna walk with Gengar to raise him up. Where can I find my Pokemon Go buddy? To find your buddy and make a selection, click on your trainer avatar in the bottom left-hand corner of the app. Punch the menu button and you'll see buddy in there. This will take you through the buddy section page for you to tap your companion. You can change the buddy whenever you like, but it's worth noting that you lose any distance you gain, so it's best to change after you've received the candy for that character. How many distance I need to walk with my Pokemon Go buddy? No. How do I use the how do I give the candy to my Pokemon? Alright. I don't give a shit about live streaming. There's a fucking creeper watching me anyway, so I'm gonna get off of here. Fuck you. Have a good night, everyone else that I know and talk to. Toodles.